Hello guys, this is Raptormon132 here, and welcome to my 21st blind commentary video post of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 4. Yep, as you all know, I did episode 20. Today I'll be looking at episode 21, and this one is called Testing 1 2 3. Now that is an interesting title. Yeah, it sounds like it's referencing that, that thing that you do when you test out microphones or sound equipment. You usually do that. Yeah, like, testing, 1 2. You know, like that. But I don't know what to expect in this episode. But I guess, as usual, the only way to find out is to actually watch the episode. So, yeah. Oh, and I should even tell you, that was a interesting episode that I reacted to last time. That was the Leap of Faith episode. You know, the one with, that was the one with Applejack and the Flim Fram brothers. Yeah. Yeah, I still love that episode, but just so you guys know, I didn't actually do the multiple ones like I said I would. I just got a bit lazy because, like, the reason I got a bit lazy was because I got sidetracked while playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and all that stuff. Especially since recently they've got the Duel Links has just released 5D's World, which I'm having a blast at. But yeah, anyway, so enough of that. Let's, but you want, like, I'm going to blind react to this episode, so without further ado, let's begin. Here we go!
The magical properties of this spell will only have lasting effects if you focus
Twilight.
on...
What?
Ow! Rainbow Dash! Ugh. How in Equestria does that pony expect to pass her History of the Wonderbolts exam tomorrow if she's wasting time flying? I'm just gonna fly right up to her and tell her what I think about her lackadaisical approach to studying. Won't she be surprised? Surprise! What? Huh? Would you? Please, Twilight. That was the worst sneak attack ever.
I'll give it to you, Rainbow.
I saw you giving me the stink eye from the ground, and heard you flying towards me and muttering from a mile away. Well, if you heard me muttering, then you must know what I was muttering about. Yeah, the Wonderbolts history test. No big deal. No, big deal. Really big deal. It's a test. A test that will determine if you can join the newly formed Wonderbolts Reserves. And being part of the Wonderbolts Reserves means you'll have the opportunity to live your dream as a Wonderbolt. This is the most important test of your life. Twilight, not every pony gets all freaked out about tests like you. I do not get all freaked out about tests.
Yes, you do.
Seriously? Your freakouts are so epic, you sing whole freak-out arias about freaking out.
She's right, you know.
Fine.
Yeah, that's true,
Tests a little
Rainbow.
seriously, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be studying for yours. And I know just the pony who can help you.
Really?
Me! This is gonna be so
Yep, I knew.
fun.
Ah.
Fun.
Onward and upward. Go pump some neurons. Expand your craniums.
Well, this is interesting. Looks like this is going to be an episode about Rainbow Dash, about Twilight trying to help Rainbow Dash to study for a big test. Except I don't know what it has anything to do with microphones and sound equipment. I guess it's a deception of the title or something. But yeah, so it looks like Twilight's gonna try and have Rainbow Dash study, but she doesn't know how hard it's gonna be.
And ginormous
I think.
book on the history of the Wonderbolts. Okay, but how am I supposed to get what's in there into here? With my handy-dandy study checklist, of course.
Of course.
Checklists.
Reading and highlighting. Reading and highlighting is the foundation of any good study method. It allows the student to hone in and
Wait a
boil
minute.
down on what's really important.
Oh no, she's
Separating the good from
she's
the bad,
highlighting the book.
From the chaff, getting to the crux of things. Let's see what you've got so far. Huh? By highlighting everything, you don't really separate the wheat from the chaff. Or the good from the bad.
Graffiti.
I am not that tall.
Real mature, Rainbow.
Clearly, reading and highlighting is not your style of studying, so let's move on to the tried and true history lecture. Yes, Rainbow?
Is it snack time?
No.
Recess?
No. Can't we just watch the history of the Wonderbolts movie? No.
No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimble have to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Now, just get comfortable and experience
No, I think that would be a better thing.
the magic of learning. Prior to the Great Celestia Luna Rift, there was no need for the Earth Unicorn Pegasi, or EUP Guard.
Well, I think this is interesting, seeing Twilight as a teacher. Like, I know that she would make a really interesting teacher. You know, a no-nonsense teacher. But it seems like trying to educate Rainbow is going to be a real hard task. Like, I suspected that from the start, and it's beginning to actually show my assumption that trying to educate Rainbow Dash is going to be a real challenge. Oh yeah, I don't think Rainbow's the type that would actually study, like read, write, and things like that. She's more like a active sort of learner, like a visual and active learner. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
But after Luna's banishment,
She's gonna
pony
fall asleep.
platoons were formed. On the anniversary of the first celestial year of peace, a celebration was held.
I think Rainbow has attention
General
deficit
Firefly,
disorder.
An elite team of aerial performers were chosen to help commemorate this auspicious occasion.
They're trying to make music.
So highly charged that magical lightning showered down on the crowd. Every pony
It is
was
a good
so filled
beat.
with amazement and wonder that General Firefly dubbed them the Wonderbolts.
Busted!
Can you repeat any of my lesson?
Nope. What?
And it's really immature.
It's really immature.
Very mature, Rainbow.
History lecture? Nope. Okay, Rainbow. Rainbow? Rainbow Dash!
She-
Here! Let's move on to
Oh,
my favorite
for a sec I
kind of
thought you
learning.
flew the coop.
Flashcards!
Flashcards?
Oh, does that mean I'll learn in a flash? One can only hope. Colonel Purple Dart, the leader of the Wonderbolts in the Fourth Celestial
Colonel
Era,
Purple
was
Dart?
known for his... Wah! Rainbow, did you see what happened? What? No! I was riveted by your captivating cards!
No, she spat a spitball at
After
him.
becoming the official flying squadron for Princess Celestia, she honored them with...
Yep,
Gotcha! Go what?
she's doing spitballs.
The original Wonderbolt's lightning bolt insignia was... Ah! Rainbow Dash...
I knew it.
Perfect.
Yep, spitballs.
With a spit wad? Really? A spit wad to the eye would have been no laughing matter. Well, if you can horse around like this...
Oh
you
God,
must be
Rainbow.
ready for the test. Clearly. Well, Well then, I guess you're also ready for a pop quiz.
Bring it.
Pop quiz, huh?
The initials EUP stand for what?
EUP.
Undercooked pancakes.
The original Ariel team performed
No.
for
Celestia's cereal celebration.
the Wonderbolts were given their name by this famous Pegasus. Who is she? Please don't say Colonel Waffle.
Hello, General Blazing Donut Glaze. So, did I ace it or what?
Or what? You didn't get one answer correct.
What? But how?
I don't know. I've never heard answers so wrong. And so breakfast related. If you had taken the official test today,
My dreams of being in the Wonderbolts Reserve would have been totally crushed. Oh, what am I
About
gonna
time.
do? I'm running out of time. I don't know any of this history. I'm gonna fail.
And it's your fault for not paying attention, Rainbow.
I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. And
Just
it's all
chill.
your fault.
No,
my fault.
it's your
I'm the one
fault.
helping you.
Maybe your famous study methods aren't all they're cracked up to be, eh, teacher?
Excuse
Ouch.
me. I've used them to study for many a test and passed.
Yeah, right.
Do you know the name of the premier Wonderbolts choreographer?
Well,
Commander Easy Glider. Do you know how many
Easy
Pegasus
Glider.
flew in the original squad? 7. Do
7.
you know Princess Celestia's favorite flight pattern? The Icaranian sun salutation. See? I could pass the test.
fine. Rub it in, why don't ya? Besides, I don't see why I have to take this lousy test anyway. I've proven I'm one of the best flyers around.
Knowing their origin and being able to properly represent them for all of Equestria is just as important.
That is true.
Right. Some history buff like you must have made that up to bring us flyers down.
Knowing history actually is beneficial, Rainbow.
That is true.
Beneficial for eggheads.
Girls. Well, this egghead knows history.
Hey,
and
Fluttershy, you're gonna have to
maybe I
speak
should
up.
become a Wonderbolt.
Just because you've got wings doesn't mean you can fly.
Girls.
You're barely able to just get off the ground.
Ouch.
Stop!
You two should be ashamed of yourselves. I've got my hands full just being ashamed of him.
You got your hands full when you scratch your neck.
Now stop it, both of you.
Now, is that
Good on
any
you,
way talk
Fluttershy.
to a friend?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Don't you have more important things to do, like prepare Rainbow for her big test?
I've tried everything, Fluttershy, but none of my study methods work for her.
No.
Well, no offense to your teaching methods.
Well, to be fair, Rainbow was actually the one not paying attention. Like, your study methods, Twilight, are actually okay. But the only thing that was preventing it was Rainbow. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Twilight, but I think I may have a way to help Rainbow.
Really? How's that?
Oh, who's that? Who's that? Celestia and Luna.
What?
Back when they were happy.
What? A play with animals? The animals are in a play?
Now what? Gummy's an earth pony, Winona's a unicorn, and Tank is a Pegasus.
They're the EUP,
Oh.
helping to protect the princess.
The EUP, huh?
How are you getting all this?
What?
Oh no.
Oh,
A disaster.
Stop! That was awesome! I give it 3 woohoo!
Oh, Pinky.
Woo woohoo! And an extra woo for good measure. Woo! Well, I give it a whoa, whoa, what? I'm totally confused and I just want to go home. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm with you,
Whoa,
Rainbow.
Your woes there, Wolfle. Some ponies learn through theatrical
Except I'm
presentation,
already
but
home.
other ponies learn through musical intervention.
Musical? What? Ooh. Pinky rapping.
But back in ancient
80s style rap.
Amazing and so bold. She brought them all together, spreading unity and faith. Performing at the very best wonder of wonder. Next Admiral Fairweather and the Colonel Purple Cloud. Give wonderful success.
Totally rad, man.
An Admiral named Fairy Flight.
Hey, Vinyl.
Have the bull fly, super hot style and panache. Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop. For with their wicked moves, the Wonderbolts soared to the top. Wonderbolts.
You look good in 80s get-up, Pinky.
Wonderbolts, yeah, Wonderbolts. That is my rapping history.
Love the style of those stallions with you.
So, do you get it? Yes, Pinkie Pie. Wiki, wiki, wiki. General this and Colonel that. They're the Wonderbolts. Something that rhymes with that.
I don't quite know how to tell you this, but on a scale of 1 to 10, that song was -12. It's horrible!
Was pretty terrible.
A fail.
No, really? But I've got to learn this stuff now. And
Oh,
I'm
Rarity.
just the pony to help. Rarity, you look ridiculous. I am going to ignore that comment out of my desire to help you. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. You'll need it.
Rainbow Dash, for I am going to take you on an historical adventure in fashion.
Fashion?
I am now modeling the rather unattractive and, frankly, itchy original Wonderbolts flying costume. Fortunately, thanks to the vision of Flair de Mer, the Wonderbolts ensemble became more streamlined in a wonderfly
Flair de
breathable
Mer,
fabric. Of course, there were fashion hits and misses. Just look at those dreadful bell-bottoms. What were ponies thinking?
Pelbo.
I bet General Flash wrecked these things. Ah, Pinky, you're real. Of course I'm real. I mean, I'm not the real General Flash, the 10th leader of the Wonderbolts, but I, Pinky, am really real. And I'm
Yep.
Admiral Fairy Flight from the 7th
Fairy
Squadron.
Flight.
And of course you recognize Commander Easy Glider.
And I'm sporting some sort of get-up
Easy
worn by
Glider.
Colonel Purple
Oh,
Dog.
Applejack.
Just look at us. Look at us.
Alright, you're freaking her out.
Now, don't you fret, Rainbow. This fashion show nonsense wouldn't help me learn nothing either.
Really? Well, what
Yeah,
kinds of
true.
gadgets do you have, AJ?
Who, me? Oh, I got nothing.
Oh.
Why, I could tell you every little thing there is to know about the history of apples, but I picked all that up over years in the field as a labor of love. How much
Years
time
of
we got?
apples, huh?
12 hours.
Oh, then you are up a creek.
Ooh.
Well, I think we should just go back to old-fashioned studying.
What about our play?
Oh.
Just look at these costumes. Surely something resonates with your inner Wonderbolt.
And Granny Smith discovered the first Granny Smith in Philadelphia when she was just
Oh.
a baby.
Commander Easy Glider was
Oh.
the king of the
Pinky, stop rapping. That isn't gonna help Rainbow.
Well, I suggest
Yeah.
you put down your silly cards of flash, for I know that they cannot help you Rainbow Dash.
Oh, there's a fight.
No rapping, no cards, no costumes, no play, and no apples. I am never gonna pass this test, ever. Just forget it.
Well. Oh. Well. Poor Rainbow. Anyway, sorry to pause. I can actually understand. I think I understand the morals of the main six's way of education. Like Twilight is old-fashioned reading and lecturing. Rarity is more fashion and historical value. Fluttershy is more. Actually, yeah, Fluttershy is more gentle, quiet plays, like visual stuff. And Pinky, she's entertainment, entertainment through songs. And as for Applejack, she's like, nah, no use at all. Yeah, that's what I just noticed. But I don't think Rainbow Dash is giving any of these ways of studying a chance. Well, a chance or chance or whatever. But yeah, she's not giving any of them a chance.
I do believe you are right.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
Rainbow, I'm sorry about all that. We didn't mean to overwhelm you.
It's okay. You were just trying to help. It's just too bad I'm too dumb to learn anything.
You are not dumb. You just learn differently.
If by
Yeah.
differently you mean not at all, then you're...
Everyone learns differently.
No, that's totally wrong.
Even autistic people like me
Wrong
learn
again.
differently. Oh,
I don't know any pony that's read more Daring Do books than you.
Well, that's not gonna get me into the Wonderbolts.
And your knowledge of jokes and pranks is only rivaled by Pinky.
Great.
that's true. Hey,
My
CMC.
years of being a class clown prevented me from actually learning how to learn.
Huh.
That's not what
There's
I
Filthy
meant.
Rich and
You're
Big
smart,
Mac down there.
creative, inventive, and... Hey! I know you're upset, but you don't need to...
Oh. A helicopter?
Ooh. I almost slammed into that.
I know. You were jabbering on so much you didn't even notice.
But how did you notice? You were listening and talking to me the whole time.
You're such a rookie. An experienced flyer like me knows how to multitask.
While you fly?
Huh.
It's
Multitask, hey?
Yes, I was paying attention to you, but was also
Except
scanning
that-
the sky.
Sorry to pause, but that helicopter that went past, I just realized something. It was actually, unlike actual combustion engine type helicopters that we have here in our world, this one was actually pedal power. You know, pedal power, like similar to Pinkie Pie's contraption in Griffin the Brush Off. You know, that flying contraption thing that she was riding? And like right when Gilda lashed out at her? Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that. I just realized that. Anyway, sorry, continue.
In the ground for any problems. Really? Flying's not just flying. In order to stay safe in the sky, I gotta hear and see everything down to the littlest detail. For instance,
Yep.
I saw Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo come out of Sugar Cube Corner, and from the looks of it, they had carrot cupcakes with sprinkles.
Yep.
And I'm thinking Big Mac sold a huge order of apples to Filthy Rich, because I heard him give a very hearty yup.
Yep.
I always make note of everything when I fly. No biggie.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Gotta go.
Yeah,
Oh, Twilight's
I
got an
guess.
idea.
I wouldn't want to hang out with a loser like me either.
I think she's got an idea. This looks like someone's got a rain cloud over their head, or under their head in this case.
Pony.
What is it, Twilight?
We have to help Rainbow Dash.
Yes, but how?
We've tried every kind of studying. My way, your way.
But we haven't tried Rainbow Dash's way.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, listen up, ponies. Here's the plan.
So how are they going to get Rainbow Dash to learn?
Hey, Rainbow. Wanna go for a fly?
Sure, got nothing better to do.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what they're going to do.
Didn't we just do this?
I think I know what they're going to do. They're going to visualize certain... Like, they're going... Twilight's going to have the rest of the main six do certain things while on the ground, while Rainbow observes. I think that's what Twilight had in mind. And if that is, I say that is very clever on your part, Twilight. I'll give it to you. Anyway, I'll find out. Let's find out. Let's continue.
Yes, but like you said, I'm such a newbie, I need all the practice I can get.
Yep. Whoops.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll become a great flyer in no time. After all, you're good at everything.
Well, not exactly everything.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just getting my dreams crushed.
Read any good books lately?
Read any... Whoa, 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 whoa. Read any good books lately. Read any good books lately. I think that's a... That sounded like a reference to Star Trek. You know that line that Q says to Worf in an episode of Next Generation? I think it was Deja Q. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That sounded like... Actually, no, wait a minute. That's eat any good books lately, not read any good books lately. Yeah, sorry. I just remembered that. Sorry. I thought that was a Star Trek reference, but I was wrong. Sorry. Continue.
Oh, but my brain is as dry as a rock.
Speaking of rocks, did you know Pinkie Pie grew up on a rock farm?
Maybe I'll go work there since I have no other plans for the rest of my life.
Oh, come on now, Rainbow. You can't give up on your dream.
Seems my dream has given up on me. Maybe I'll learn to shine shoes, sell hats, dig ditches.
Shine shoes.
Or maybe you'll be a Wonderbolt.
Twilight, give it up. I have.
Oh, but you can't give up. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Well, you can't give up, Rainbow.
So, what do you remember about that flight?
Nothing important. Except that
Really? Giving up already, Rainbow? Well, that's nothing like the Rainbow Dash I know. The Rainbow Dash I know would actually be... is so determined that she wouldn't give up on anything. You know? I admire Rainbow Dash for her tenacity and tenaciousness and her determination. And her giving up, that's nothing like the Rainbow Dash I know. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Was banished to the moon. Celestia needed protective forces, so Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi formed the EUP Guard of the Protective Pony Platoons.
Yes?
And at the celebration of the first celestial year of peace, an elite flying squadron performed, headed by General Firefly, who later named
Firefly?
the Wonderbolts.
Hey!
Commander Easy Glider established flight
So Firefly is canon.
used by the Wonderbolts today.
Yes?
I know the
Wait.
history. I know it all.
Wait a minute.
But how in Equestria did that happen?
You learned it!
Yeah, I got that. But how?
Well, on our first flight, I discovered that you catalog everything that happens all around you when you're flying, without even thinking about it.
I knew it! So they were doing that the whole time. What were they doing?
Special skills by enlisting every pony to help you learn the history of the Wonderbolts.
I, Princess Celestia,
What?
banish you, Princess Luna, to the moon.
No!
Earth! Unicorn! Pegasus! E! U! P!
Yup.
Let us celebrate our
Yup.
first celestial year of peace. Yeah, let's party! I'm General Firefly. Gee, my
General
boss
Firefly.
is unattractive, but I'm gonna assemble an awesome flying team. I'll call them the Wonderbolts. Streamlined style by Flair de Mail.
Admiral Fairweather.
Colonel Purple Dart.
What?
Admiral Fairy Flight!
Very...
Flash! Commander Easy Glider!
So, they got the whole town to help them. Huh. Well, I never would have known. Well, I'll be damned.
The history of the Wonderbolts.
Huh.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Thank you all so
This
much.
was clever.
You're welcome.
I'll give him that. I'll give it to you, Twilight. This was
You
clever.
learn without knowing you're learning. Your main focus is flying, but then your brain is also absorbing lots of other information. It's actually really brilliant.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Yeah, in a way.
Rainbow Dash finally learned the history of the Wonderbolts.
Excuse
But
me.
she's not the only pony that needed a lesson. I needed to learn something just as important. One way of learning isn't better than another. After all, every pony is unique and individual.
bet Rainbow got a perfect score. Well,
the suspense is terrible. He's gonna go this time. I hope it'll last.
ha! Perfect score! I knew it!
I passed! I passed! I passed! I passed! I got a D minus! I passed! I got a D minus! I passed! I got a D minus! I passed! I passed! I kiss the teacher!
Well done, Rainbow. Well, what do I have to say? I think this episode was really interesting. You know, trying to teach Rainbow how to, you know, trying to find out Rainbow Dash's different learning style, like to find out what learning style Rainbow is best suited at. Like, it comes to think of it, like, as far as I know, there are actually visual learners, reading learners, and all of that. So, I think that Rainbow Dash is more of a visual learner. But yeah, it's interesting. And yeah, it was funny how they were trying. I thought it was interesting how they were trying to help Rainbow Dash to study, like old-fashioned books, music, plays, art, or not give a care in the world. But yeah, actually, in Pinky's case, it was rapping. So yeah. But yeah, this episode was interesting, and I kind of thought that Twilight had the idea of... I kind of suspected that Twilight would actually do something like this, but I thought it was just going to be her friends. But in the end, it was... They got pretty much the entire town to help. Or something. But yeah, it was interesting how they... I'm actually surprised that they ended up getting that many ponies to actually help Rainbow Dash to learn. I guess it helps to be a princess or to have connections. But yeah. And I could actually understand, and you know, I just realized something else too. That looking at this, I could probably understand why Rainbow Dash got kicked out of flight school. Or she probably dropped, you know, flight school dropout or something. Because if I remember correctly, Rainbow Dash was a flight school dropout or something. So yeah, I could probably see why she ended up dropping out. Like, some say that she got kicked out, but I don't think she did. I think she just left. You know, it's similar to how some children, they usually stay at high school until the 10th grade and don't do senior years. But you know, I actually in my personal life, I actually attended, I think my education actually stopped in the 10th grade. And the reason, the reason I didn't do that in the 10th grade is because, I didn't drop out. I actually attended full senior years, but the reason I didn't learn anything else until then was because I was actually thrown into the special education unit at senior years, which I seriously did not belong there. Full of mentally retarded people that would not achieve anything in life and how they're brainless. Sorry, I shouldn't be so mean, but that's what it felt like for me. But you know, But anyway, the point that I'm trying to say is that everybody has a different style of learning. Like, everyone, especially people with disabilities like myself. So yeah, in some way, I kind of think that Rainbow Dash has a little bit of at first I was thinking maybe attention deficit disorder or something, but I don't know. I don't know if Rainbow Dash does, but since she's an athlete, and athletes, many athletes don't study. They don't put their studies ahead of their athletics. And I think Rainbow Dash put her athletics ahead of their studies. But I think Rainbow Dash is intelligent in her own way. She just has to have confidence in herself. But yeah. I think this episode actually shows a bit of a lesson about how many people have different styles of learning. And I think this episode has a good example of it. But yeah, this episode was entertaining and it was interesting. So I'd say it wasn't I'd say it wasn't a great episode, but it wasn't a bad one either. I think this one was just an okay episode, with a couple of interesting gags, like say the animal play and the interesting thing that was Pinkie Pie's rapping. That was interesting. And, she was doing 80s style rap. So yeah, I actually liked that, especially since I'm a huge 80s fan. But yeah, and the plan that they did at the end, that was, like I mentioned before, that was a good plan. So yeah, all in all, I think this episode I class it as okay. So yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed my blind reaction to episode 21 of season 4, and hopefully I'll get on to episode 22 as soon as I can when I get the chance. But as usual, until then, thank you all for watching. This is Raptormon 132 saying bye bye everyone. Bye bye.